Hello everybody, what is happening? I am Lucas, and today we are going to be checking out the brand new Amped from ML Sound Labs. It's going to be Amped ML800. This VST is going to be based on a 1987 JCM 800. We're going to take a tour of it. We're going to see how it sounds. I'm going to show you some of the presets that I made. If this is your first time here, or if you've been here before, make sure you press that subscribe button because we do lots of cool stuff here and I don't want you to miss any of it. So let's dive right in. So for the plugin itself, it follows the same format as a lot of the other ML plugins. You switch between the different amps right here. For this one, we have a high, we have a low. You have your presets right here. You have your pedal board, which I'm going to leave that up throughout the entirety of the video so that way you can see what's there. By the way, it isn't exactly even. I voiced my concerns about this. I wanted it to be moved down so that way it looks a little bit more pleasing. Don't worry guys, I have voiced my concerns about that. Us OCD people have an issue. And this is where you input your license right here. If you run in the demo of it, it'll pop up and tell you to get the license and it'll like pop out every couple of seconds, but you can still use it, which is very, very nice. Something that is new for this amp is that you actually have a choice of different cabs. So if you come to the cab section right here, if you click it, you click the little button right here, you can choose your different cabs. So it comes with, they're all ML cabs obviously. So you have the Bogner cab. This is the signature / Marshall cabinet right here. You have a Marshall cabinet, the PRM75. You have the Mega Gent, which that's based off of a Mesa 412. And you have the orange cab, which is based off of an orange cab. And you can actually load in your own IRs, or you can bypass it completely. So really cool. I love the different choices that we have on here. That's something new that's specifically for this amp. So as you can see, I loaded up on my clean, Lucas Clean. So I made a couple of presets for both high and the low, but let's run through the presets that are right here. I'm gonna go through the presets real quickly just to kind of give you a little bit of idea of how they sound. So it's classic clean. Clean sound on here is actually pretty nice. I find that's what a lot of things that a lot of VSTs lack, is they lack a good clean sound, but luckily we have a good clean sound on here. And if it's click right here, it shows you which cab that it's using. Let's move right along to the modern clean. It actually changes cabs for that. This is by default. By the way, guitar I'm using is a Tom Anderson Cobra S with a HC1 in the neck and HC3 in the bridge, and that is Tom Anderson pickups. And for all the clean stuff, I'm gonna be using my split coil position. So it's gonna be modern clean. Another thing too, whenever you're setting up your presets, make sure you balance the volume. So the clean volume here is going to be a little bit low, just so you know. And that was vintage clean, and let's go to some spacey ambience. As you can see, the reverb moves. Now we're going to move on to some lo-fi delay. That's actually pretty cool, but you know, I had to make my own presets, so let's go to get some Lucas Clean. A little bit of a delay on there, and I actually made like a far out like lo-fi type of preset. Would be great for some layers. And I actually just used the Bogner cab for that, for both of mine. Bogner cab, there you go. Well, I just used the ML Destruction for that one. But, I mean, you can pick your IR. That is a beauty of ML800. Okay, enough of the clean tones. We all know we're not here for clean tones, we're here for the metal tones. All right, so I actually have quite a lot more presets on this one. As you can hear, you already have some crackling going on. So that's why you have a noise gate. And let's turn on that noise gate. There you go, crackling goes away. For this one, this is going to be the ML4 Destruction one. Let's check out some classic rock. Nice and classic-y. By the way, we started on the split coil position and I moved to my bridge position. And let's go to some modern rock. Which cab is this? I'm curious as to what cab it is. That is Mega Gent for modern rock. Let's go to vintage rock. This is going to be the PR cab. There we go. I actually clipped in here. Sorry about that. Let's actually lower this a little bit. There we go. Put that at -2. Okay. Vintage rock. Yep. So the cab already moved right along to indie rock. A little bit too much gain for my taste for indie rock. Now we have some American rock, which is a cab on this. This is the Boner cab. By the way, I don't know what constitutes American rock per se, but we have a preset there. Some metalcore. I'm in E standard. I don't know any metalcore in E standard. Sorry. I'll put you with some chugs. Sorry about that. I've never really used an 800 for metalcore, but that's interesting. I know it's been used before. What is a cab for this? ML4 Destruction. How does it sound with Mega Gent? I would use Mega Gent if I'm going for metalcore, by the way. It has that kind of grindiness to it. Now, it gents. Are we using Mega Gent for it gents? Oh, what a coincidence! Sorry, I'm not in a drop tuning. Can't really gent. And I keep clipping, sorry about that. There we go. I think I had my output turned up a little bit too much when I was using it in another instance. But that's it. That's it for the presets. Now, let's check out my presets. What cab did I use for this? I'm bypassing the cab on this. So for bypassing the cab, that means we're going to have to come over to Studio Cabzilla. And we're going to have to turn it on. And this is the cab I'm using. It's literally just oversized Zilla 412, VKU 30s, and an SM57. This is just to kind of show you what it's like if you're using outside IRs. You can load it right in, or you can use a VST like we're doing right there. Okay, let's check it out. Plug-in works really well with outside IR. So let's move on to Lucas Modern Rock. Yep, I have the cab bypass for this too. As you can hear, getting a little bit noisy there. And there we go. I forgot to put the pedal board up for these. Yeah, okay, so let me run it through this real quick. Show you what it shows right here. Sorry, I forgot about that. Indie Rock. It's mainly just a reverb that's on. We don't have any drive that kicks on. The drive is for Gent and yeah, Classic Rock have the drive on. Modern Rock, we definitely have the drive. We need a noise gate for that. Get a little bit of noise in there. There we go. All right, this is some Modern Rock. once again, using the outside IR. There we go. I need to actually turn some of the switches on here and show you how that sounds. Let me actually do it right here. So push the master volume up. Things can get a little bit fizzy, so let's check that out. It's really kind of all on how you want things to feel, to tell you the truth. You can kind of mix and you can kind of match. I mean, you can max the preamp out. Makes things very, very MIDI if you do that. Moving right along, let's push up presence all the way, see what that sounds like, and then I'll just go down the line to the different knobs, show you what it sounds like. By the way, since I was just messing with all these different knobs, if you're gonna save a preset, if you click save, like it lets you name it. So anytime you mess with a preset and you wanna save it, you have to resave it, if that makes any sense. You can't just override the preset that you already have. If you save it through your DAW, you can do that, but if you save a preset specifically in AMP, you have to rename it. So this would have to be Lucas Modern Rock 2, and you click save. And there you go. So you have Modern Rock 2, and it puts it saves it in the order of the ones you name it. But if you want to delete, you just click delete and show you want to delete, boop, and it deletes it. And it defaults it back to the first one. There we go. So that was Modern Rock. Let's check out some pop punk. Actually, yes, this one has a cab on it. This is the orange. So you have to be careful. So like look, on my Modern Rock, it's off, but if you click it, see, so you have to kind of be careful because sometimes it'll kind of like stick around in there. So let's do pop punk, and let's turn off Zilla real quick. All right, Zilla's off, and we are back to AMP, and this is going to be some pop punk. I don't even have a little bit too much gain for pop punk, to tell you the truth. So that was pop punk with the Bogner cab, right? Yeah, the orange cab. Yeah, I surprised myself on that. I just kind of cooked it up. And a lot of the presets I made, I kind of just based them off of the presets right here. I just kind of found one that sounded decent and just tweaked it to made my guitar sound good. And let's go pop punk, but this one's going to be with Zilla. As you can see, it's bypass. Let's put Zilla cabs back on. I mean, two different flavors of pop punk. You can never have enough pop punk. Okay, moving on to the very last one. This is going to be the lead channel that I made. Yes, and I'm using Zilla for that. Bring up the pedal board. I think it knocked down the pedal board for pop punk. Yeah, I'm just using the regular old drive for that. And let's go back to my lead, and I have everything on for here. I made it nice, big, fat, and spacious. Lead tone on here is absolutely great. I love the built-in pedal board. That's it, guys. That is gonna wrap it up for ML800. That is a new addition to the amp line. The 1987 JCM 800 is what it is based off of. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you love this video, give me a like. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna have to catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.